How's it going, everybody? Josh Edstead here again. Today we're going to be doing another BTS video of one of my portrait shoots. We've got our lovely model here, Caitlin. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You guys can find me. My Instagram is CaitlinBarkey_. Very simple, very basic, but that describes me pretty well.
Yeah, she does wonderful. Go check out her work. It's amazing. Today, the kind of theme of today's shoot, besides the behind the scenes, is we're using my Sony A7 III today, which is the first camera I bought in the Sony system. I was on Nikon for quite a while, and then this was the first mirrorless camera I bought, and it's served me well ever since. I know a lot of people are doing, is the A7 III still viable in 2024 videos, but all they're doing is sitting behind a desk and telling you the specs on it. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna put it through its paces, do a shoot with it, and you guys can see the results for yourself. But to that, some of the specs on it are it's 24 megapixels. It does 4K 24 and 30 video, 1080p, all the way up to 120 frames per second. So it's a good hybrid camera. It was kind of the beast of the hybrid cameras when they came out. Like I said, I love this. We're going to be pairing it with the 85mm G Master, which is my baby. I've also got the 50mm 1.4 G Master with me, so we'll be popping that on today too. Other than that, yeah, we're just gonna follow me through the shoot. I'll throw in tips like I normally do, and we're gonna get going. The colors are amazing right now. One thing that you want to keep in mind is we do have a bright sunny day, so you don't want to bring your model out into harsh sunlight. You're going to get harsh shadows across the face. So the best thing to do is find a little bit of shade and bring them into there. And this works perfectly right now because we've got all the shade, but you've got a little bit of that dapple lighting coming in from the background. So it's good because sometimes with dapple lighting, they do it across the face, and it's a very artistic thing, but you don't always need to do that. But you've got the good dapple bokeh, I guess, in the background for these. And it's looking amazing right now. Along with our model. She's looking amazing too. Love that. That's gorgeous. Go ahead and give me a look out that way. Now we'll say, like on the lookouts, if I'm telling people to look out a certain way, the magic number in photography is 45 degrees. So anytime you want them to look out, you want them looking about 45 degrees. So right now, she's got that down perfect, but if I was telling her to look out and she looked straight out this way, like you're getting a side profile shot there, and you kind of lose all the features of her face and things like that. Perfect. And like with this A7 III, the autofocus snaps right into place. So if you're coming from a DSLR system or a crop sensor, the A7 III is definitely a good choice because that autofocus system is amazing on the Sony bodies. Like I'm clicking right on the eye and it just snaps right into place. Okay, let's go ahead and pop down real quick and kind of bring up like that. Yep. And she's already going into it, so this is another big tip right here. Point the toes. Always point the toes. Okay, so you want to point at least one toe sometimes and things like that. So just and it just brings that body a little bit more, makes it a little bit more feminine, which is what you want. Let's go a little bit more on this angle. I want to get a little bit more of that like sun peeking through the trees there. Lean forward now. Okay. Perfect. Yep, and when they're doing a lean forward, like I said, she's already doing it, but you want to Keep it kind of arched right there. There you go. Just gives her that feminine figure right there. I'm gonna have you here and just kind of lean it up on it. I feel like I'm too tall for that. I'm getting old, guys. I hurt my back. See, one thing that she's doing that I always ask models to do during my shoots is after every couple of clicks, they change their positions ever so slightly. It doesn't need to be major, but they can change it a little bit. That's beautiful. I'm going to come from this side now to get a little bit more depth of field. She's going to stay in this position, so we're getting a side profile shot. So even though I'm doing 3/4 portraits, she still has her toes pointed because it helps accentuate everything else on her, and it helps even in these 3/4 portraits. So right now I'm actually going to be switching to the 50mm 1.4 because we're going to do a little bit more of the full body. So we just want that little bit of a extra wider focal length to do that. The 85, you can still do it, you get a lot of that good compression, but in a spot like this where things are a little tight, switching to the 50 is going to be the best bet. Gorgeous. I am shooting a little overexposed. I'm only at 0.7 overexposed right now, about almost 1. But with the Sonys, you've got so much dynamic range that it doesn't matter. You can bring up the shadows, bring down the highlights, and still make things look gorgeous. Perfect. Love that. Let's kind of move right to the middle. We found another little hidden spot here. I'm going to switch back to the 85 to get a little bit more depth of field. So one thing I like to do that's good on the A7 III, like if you're coming from a DSLR switching to a mirrorless system, is you can look at the back of the screen to recompose and see exactly where you need to be to find the best composition. Beautiful. Go ahead and kind of like lean away from it a little bit. Perfect. Yeah, there, 1, 2. Oh, that's beautiful. Give me a look off this way. Perfect. So you see I'm having her look off this way and not directly into the sun. We don't want her squinting into. That's for sure. Very beautiful. Yeah, the A7 III is keeping up with like the backlight and everything on the focusing. It's doing a great job right now. It hasn't missed focus at all. Alright, so everybody, that was our shoot today. Hopefully the A7 proves itself in 2024. We kind of moved around a little bit, got a few different locations. Shot with the 85 and the 50mm. I think we did pretty amazing today. Caitlin definitely did amazing today. Yeah. So again, you can find me on Instagram at josh.edstead.photography. You can find Caitlin at
CaitlinBarkey_.
There you go. Go check her out. She does amazing stuff. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.